Well, hello there, and welcome to Kanpai News for the week commencing the 12th of April, 2026. I am your host, Nasuth. I am joined, as always, by Xeno and Thaylien. How are you boys doing this week?
Yep. News.
How's Rain? I haven't seen her, all day. How's she? Oh, there she is. Aww.
Oh, yep. One sec. There we go. Second camera.
She's having a nap. All right.
Deeply suspicious of the camera, though.
Now that we've been updated on the cat, let's get into the news. News time. Starting with Wit Studio's AI Oopsie stirs up Bookworm controversy. Wit Studio has admitted that generative AI was used in the background art for portions of the opening sequence of Ascendance of a Bookworm Part 3, Adopted Daughter of an Archduke, which aired April 4th. Following viewer feedback and an internal investigation, the studio confirmed the AI use violated its own internal policies, which only permitted generative AI in the experimental work Inu to Shonen. Wit Studio apologized, attributing the incident to inadequate production management, and confirmed that art director and background studio Namhai Art were uninvolved. The opening will be redrawn and replaced starting with episode 2, as well as on home video and streaming releases.
As far as I understand, this has been done.
Doesn't sound like much of a mistake to me. It sounds more like it was on purpose, but
no. It's quite like you can see screenshots and things of this online, but primarily it's the assets of the individual characters in the opening and back closing of the show. They're the same, consistent, but it's like all the filigree and like this art noir kind of styling that's all been replaced.
Moving on swiftly, Indonesia's Steam ratings are a beautiful disaster. Steam began implementing Indonesia's game rating system, IGRS, for Indonesian users on Sunday, and it's already off to a chaotic start. Adult visual novels like Nitro Plus, The Song of Saya, and Kuropo's Nukitashi are rated 3+, while Cygame's Uma Musume Pretty Derby sits at 18+, and both Atlas Metaphor Fantasio and Sandful Interactive's Claire Obscure are outright refused classification. Indonesia's Ministry of Communication and Digital Affairs, or ComDigi, has clarified the inconsistencies stem from developer-submitted surveys feeding into Valve's automated system, not the IGRS itself, and that implementation is still being finalized.
Boy.
Right, so Pokémon Center Japan events cancelled following tragic stabbing. All Pokémon Center stores across Japan have cancelled nearly all April events following the fatal stabbing at Pokémon Center Mega Tokyo on the evening of March 26th. Moe Harukawa, a 21-year-old part-time sales clerk, was killed in the attack. The Mega Tokyo location and its nearby Pikachu Sweets Cafe in Ikubukuro's Sunshine City remain temporarily closed. Exceptions to the cancellations include Pokemon Go, qualifying tournaments, and City League events, though spectators will not be permitted and on-site broadcasts are suspended. Affected challenge events originally planned for Mega Tokyo have been relocated to Pokemon Center Skytree Town.
Yep. So this is a continuation of the story that we covered a couple weeks ago,
last
I think?
Week.
Was it last week?
Last week.
Damn. Right. Out of the serious news and into the industry news, I suppose, Steel Ball Run's second stage is falling into place. Netflix Anime confirmed on the site formerly known as Twitter that the second stage of Steel Ball Run, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, will debut on Netflix this fall, with one new episode releasing weekly. The announcement follows the first stage's debut on March 19th, which consisted of a single 47-minute episode, which will probably be broken up into 2 episodes in the future. Netflix confirmed the split core release was part of the... I don't even know if that counts as a split core release, but whatever.
No, it's not a core.
As part of the production committee's original plan, the series adapts Hirohiko Araki's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 Steel Ball Run manga and is streaming exclusively on Netflix globally.
So...
This was intended?
Well, no, because basically they wanted it to hype people up, but it had a huge backlash. The thing is, the way that they're saying Netflix confirmed the split core release was part of the production... Like, people don't know if they mean that they're going to be airing it weekly in the fall and then it's going to have gaps in between the cores, or whether or not they're referring to stage 1 and stage 2 as cores. It says
the next core. It says the next core, so it must mean the weekly release.
That they intend episode 1 to be core 1 and the next and second stage is core 2. What the heck?
Right, but then are there subsequent stages afterwards? Right? It's a huge mess, because like, are we just going to get another 12 episodes afterwards, or is it going to get broken down? It's no one knows.
That's weird.
They're being vague as all hell. It's just like, stop it. Just stop it. Just use clear words.
Yeah. No, we gotta use corporate speak. All right.
Speaking of using clear words, Infinity Castle's Japanese run comes to a demon-slaying end. After a 266-day theatrical run in Japan, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle Akaza Sairai has concluded its Japanese box office run, having sold 27 million tickets, nearly 27.5 million tickets, and earning 40 billion yen, about $252.5 million. Worldwide, the film sold 98.5 million tickets for a staggering 117, nearly 118 billion yen, or about $740.5 million. The film notably surpassed Hayao Miyazaki's Spirited Away to become the second highest earning film of all time at the Japanese box office by its 60th day of screening. The film is still screening in select Japanese theaters.
I'd be interested to know what the budget was and how much they made in profit based on that. I imagine
that was announced. I think it was like 20 million.
Damn.
Yeah, because
that feels cheap for an animated project.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Chainsaw Man was 4 million.
Jeez.
So it's why Invincible's been lambasted as of recent, because of it costs, I think it's like 2.5 million per episode, but JJK, with what people are arguing is better animation for their fights, is 150,000.
Yeah,
so,
American stuff is definitely inflated in Hollywood.
They also argue that it's down to the voice acting talent as well, because they're gonna take away a large portion of the money. But it's all crazy. Vampire Hunter D is getting a comic book arc. Unified. How did I get unverified? Unified Pictures announced at WonderCon on March 28th that it is adapting Hideyuki Kikuchi and Yoshitaka Amano's Vampire Hunter D novels into a 20-issue comic book series set to ship in summer 2026. Writer Brandon Easton and artist Ryan Benjamin will create the series in partnership with Kikuchi, though which novel volumes will be adapted has not yet been revealed. The franchise has a long history, having inspired an OVA in 1985 and the beloved Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust film in 2000, which is amazing, with the original novel series spanning 57 volumes since the launch in January 1983.
Now, a lot of these are rough sketches, but if they all turn out like this, damn.
Oh yeah, that's classic. Speaking of,
all right, Wit Studios' The One Piece Remake shows off its art. Netflix has begun streaming a short preview video for The One Piece, Wit Studio's remake of the beloved anime series, showcasing character designs and concept art. The anime is directed by Masashi Koizuka, with character design handled by Kyoji Asano and Takatoshi Honda. Series scripts are being overseen by Taku Kishimoto, known for Haikyuu and Ranking of Kings, with art direction by Tomonori Kuroda. Other notable staff include action animator Shuhei Fukuda, prop designer Eri Taguchi, and image board and creature designer Yasuhiro Kajino. Just obviously can't play too much of this, really, but
it's more light colored, more bright and white than the original.
Yeah,
and it does look good, I have to say.
I'd say it's like water painted.
Yeah, it almost is that watercolor effect, especially in these previews. I'm not sure what it's going to be like in the animation with the full lighting on it, but it does look really good. So if they're actually going to condense it down like they did with the live action, then this could be the real introduction to One Piece that
people. I might actually watch this when it starts.
I'll watch it and let you know. Is the thing on that one, Nasuth? I can definitely give you a good review.
I think we're going to watch it. We're going to watch it ourselves.
Yeah,
we're going
to make our own opinions.
Good night.
So next up, Metal Gear Solid film finally finds its directors. After years of development limbo, Sony Pictures' live-action Metal Gear Solid film adaptation has found its directors in Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein, the duo behind Final Destination Bloodlines.
Oh no!
As reported by The Hollywood Reporter.
Oh no!
Avi Arad and Ari Arad remain on as producers, and Oscar Isaac was previously reported by Deadline to be playing Solid Snake. The project has had a long and winding road since series creator Hideo Kojima first announced a film adaptation in 2006, with multiple writers and a previous director of Jordan Vogt Roberts attached at various points before the current team took the helm. So we have had development hell before, but this is 20 years of it.
Right, moving on. Grok sends Fate Grand Order to the wrong Magical Girl universe. Grok, the generative AI chatbot deployed on the site formerly known as Twitter, mistranslated a Fate Grand Order collaboration announcement with the Witch on the Holy Night visual novel, rendering the title in Japanese as Puella Magi Madoka Magica instead. Good fucking job. The post generated over 1,000 reposts before being corrected, with Japanese commenters theorizing the mix-up stems from
Walpurgis Nights Association
with Puella Magi Madoka Magica. This is not Grok's first mistranslation controversy, as the AI previously sparked diplomatic concerns after mistranslating an Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi post into political charge statements about Maldivian anti-Indian campaigns.
Yeah, so it mistranslated Prime Minister Modi's things to make them really, really controversial.
What the original post was, I extend my warm greetings and best wishes to you on the occasion of the 77th Republic Day of India. We will continue to work together for the benefit of the people of both countries. I wish all the people of the Maldives a future filled with prosperity and happiness. Instead, translated to Sukaria Raya Majilis. India's 77th Independence Day celebrations were held in the Maldives, and the Maldivian government participated in the event. This Sukaria government has also been involved in the anti-India campaigns of the people. Even in the two anti-India campaigns, they have been at the forefront of the protests. How the fuck do you get that from the other one?
I just
I am so glad the bubble's bursting.
God, tell me about it.
Recuse actually just posted a video where this guy asked 4 different AIs about the outcome of the 2026 midterm elections here in the States, and the one for Grok was unhinged. Just crazy.
Well, that's because they keep having to retrain Grok to maintain the right-wing ideals of the site.
Yep.
There was one where this guy was doing a proving how much the AI doesn't know what it's talking about, and what's his name? Sam Altman has basically said, like, you know, the ChatGPT has not been hooked into any timing facilities whatsoever. So if you ask how long something took, it cannot tell you. And effectively, this guy goes, right, can you time it? It's like, yeah, I can time it. So, right, I'm gonna go walk for a mile. Right, how long was I? And he goes, you were 7 minutes. I was like, are you sure? Yes, 100% sure. Right, because I don't think you can do this. And it's like, no, you were 7 minutes. And then he played the video of Sam Altman explaining how ChatGPT has no timing facilities whatsoever. It's not hooked into. And then ChatGPT started accusing Sam Altman of trying to gaslight it. And it wasn't actually Sam Altman. Even though it itself confirmed it was Sam Altman. It's like, no, that's not Sam Altman. Sam Altman never said that.
Oh my God.
I am still to this day glad that I've only ever used an AI-generated image once.
Yeah,
and
I don't use it.
Before I was aware of what the actual long-term ramifications of the thing were. This is back at the very start, and I generated a fake VTuber avatar for myself.
Right. Should we?
We spent long enough on this. All right. Togashi gets a power-up from his Sailor Moon wife. Hunter x Hunter, gotta say it properly. Creator Yoshihiro Togashi announced on Wednesday that he has completed inking characters for chapter 430 of the manga, this time celebrating with a surprise crossover illustration featuring his wife, Naoko Takeuchi's Sailor Moon characters. The artwork depicts HXH's Kurapika alongside Sailor Moon's Artemis and Sailor Mars, with birthday dates for both Kurapika and Sailor Mars hidden in the image. Togashi captioned the illustration saying he is drawing strength from his wife. He also teased fans to watch for an announcement from Jump editors regarding the publication and start date for chapter 420 and beyond. 420 blaze it.
Nice. That's cute, though.
That is a big Artemis.
It is a really big Artemis. Next up, One Piece goes full Lego on Netflix this September. Netflix has announced a 2-part Lego One Piece animated special set to stream on September 29th, with a trailer now available on Netflix and the One Piece franchise's official YouTube channel. The special will retell the first 2 seasons of the live-action One Piece series in Lego animated film, with Lego Usopp narrating the crew's adventures to Lego Chopper. Atomic Cartoons is producing the special in collaboration with Shueisha and the Lego Group, with series creator Eiichiro Oda serving as executive producer alongside Tomorrow Studios' Marty Adelstein and Becky Clements. And it just looks full of the usual Lego charm. I love it.
If this doesn't tie into what we were talking about in this week's cast, I don't know what does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Haro is blasting off to the ISS. Space development company Space Entry has announced the Hello Haro mission, which aims to send an aluminium Haro robot, personally designed by Mobile Suit Gundam mechanical designer Kunio Okawara, to the International Space Station's Japanese experiment module, Kibo. Okay, sorry, I read that weird. Measuring So 210, just put 21 centimeters. Jesus Christ. Measuring at 21 centimeters in diameter and weighing 4.5 kilograms, the robot will collect long-term data on the feasibility of autonomous robots in outer space and is capable of autonomous movement, monitoring via cameras and chatting with Japanese astronauts. Space Entry plans to fund the project via a campfire crowdfunding campaign beginning April 14th, so the day this episode comes out, with a goal of 3 million yen, which is about $19,000.
What is with this next title?
Gundam's newest mobile suit is a chicken sandwich. McDonald's Japan has dropped a pair of Gundam collaborations commercials featuring brand new animation produced by the franchise's original studio Sunrise, introducing the RX-782 Gundam Chicken Tatsuda Custom, set to the classic opening song Tobe Gundam. The Chicken Tatsuda X Mobile Suit Gundam collaboration launches April 15th, featuring 3 burgers, including the new Cheese Chicken Tatsuda and the Tartar Yurinchi Fu Chicken Tatsuda, alongside 2 new drinks. The collab was teased on April 5th with a short video featuring the voices of Lala Sune, Amuro Ray, and Char Aznabal, hinting at a mysterious new arrival.
How long does this go for? How long does this go for? How long does this go for?
I don't know.
Launch is April 15. When did it go? When does it end?
Yeah, when does it end? Because like, if it's while I'm in Japan, I'm fucking going for this just for the lols.
So, let's round this off with our latest releases between April 5th and 11th. All right. In anime, Sentai Filmworks has released Farming Life in Another World, limited edition steelbook Blu-ray disc for $100. By the way, I missed a step on this one. The bulk of the releases were on April 7th. So if we don't name it, it came out on April 7th. And Crunchyroll released One Piece Season 14 Voyage 9 Blu-ray disc and DVD for $45. In manga, Viz Media brought out Dan Da Dan, graphic novel 18, and Blue Exorcist graphic novel 32 for $12.
So I gotta do something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Not related to Dan in the slightest.
Honestly. Oh, you are looking up the dates, aren't you? Yeah, okay.
No, I'm buying it.
He's buying it, yeah.
Kodansha. Dan graphic. Of course you are. So, Kodansha USA brought out Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest graphic novel 20 for $11, and Blue Lock episode Nagi graphic novel 7 for $14.
Ooh,
Seven Seas brought us Dance of the Vampire Bund Age of Scarlet Order graphic novel 17 for $14. Moving on to digital manga.
Oh, Thaylien, you'll be happy to. Thaylien, you'll be happy to know. Plus-sized elf, second helping, graphic novel 5. There you go.
Nice. We could get a sequel. So, in digital manga, Kodansha USA brought us the Dashing Zaddy and his Icy Protege graphic novel 5 for $9, and I am now intrigued. J Novel Club decided to bring out theirs on April 8th with Black Summoner graphic novel 22, Doll Kara graphic novel 11, Safe and Sound in the Arms of an Elite Knight graphic novel 6, and starting on hard mode, God Level's Got Problems graphic novel 1, all for $9 each. In novels, Seven Seas released 2 with The Devil Princess novel 2 for $10 and The Strange Adventure of a Broke Mercenary novel 14 for $16. Moving on to digital novels, finishing up with digital novels, J Novel Club decided to release Blade Skill Online, Crushing the Competition with My Abysmal Stats, Useless Class and Garbage Weapon, Novel 4 for $8 on April 6th. Then, finally, Seven Seas brought out 2 on April 9th, with The Chronicles of an Aristocrat, Reborn in Another World, Novel 3 for $16, and Fluffy Cafe in Another World, Novel 1 for $10.
We do actually have a little more, but before we move on to that, I want to just highlight the Cuckolding Wizard's Adventure. There you go.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as testing has said, the number one search for adult material in Japan is still NTR. So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
So we do.
This is why things like Rent a Girlfriend are still popular.
So we do actually have some bonus material. Our system's not set up to handle it yet. It probably never will be unless they make this a regular feature. But we have some audiobooks. 7 C's.
What do you
want to read them out?
Yes. Yeah, so we've got The Seventh Time Loop, The Villainess Enjoys a Carefree Life Married to Her Worst Enemy, Novel 3, for $25. There's I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World and Became Unrivaled in the Real World 2. Boo. That's Novel 3, $26. And I'm the Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire, Novel 7, for $25. All of those on April 7th.
Why don't you say Banished from the Hero's Party, I Decided to Live a Quiet Life in the Countryside, Novel 1 for $26, and Trapped in a Dating Sim, So Many Games Are Tough for Us Too, Novel 3 for $25.
Both of them are boring.
Anyway.
Neither of them interest me. Therefore.
Anyway.
That does it for the regular news. Xeno, take us away to the facts and rumor. Fact or rumor.
So we are the fact or rumor, because we've only got the one. It's surprising how the social media accounts that are typically spewing this stuff out have gone very, very quiet suddenly. Yeah. Anyway, maybe they've moved on to other platforms. Or because of Sora 2's shut. Never mind. Right, so Data Live Last Date anime is in production, and this is a fact. Kodokawa officially announced a new anime on April 10th, 2026, titled Data Live F Last Date, confirming the title, teaser visual, teaser PV, director Junichi Nishimura, and studio Fugaku, and returning cast. This is covered by Anime News Network. Note, the statement slightly misstates the title. It is Data Live F Last Date, not simply Data Live Last Date. No release format or premiere date has been announced yet. I thought that was a franchise that was over, but apparently we need to eke out more.
Of course. We can't we must milk the cow until it is giving only dust and it is bones.
Oh my god.
All right.
Anyway, there you go.
That does it for the news this week. Make sure you stay tuned later this week for Kanpai Cast, where we're talking, speaking of shows that you thought were over, shows that have a season 1 and are fine with that. Just fine with that.
Yep.
You know, you don't need more than that. Well, we also discuss a few shows that go too far and why they go too far. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And yeah. And then come back here next week for more news.
More news.